Alright, it's a resident African checking in one time for the one time, and I got my boy Demontrio in the building, checking in right now for the interview.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, the unheard interview, just to be exact. Like we go behind the scenes, we try to find out a little bit about, you know, the artists that are not necessarily on the on the come up, but not necessarily on the forefront. So that's what this is, and we found Demontrio online, you know what I mean, surfing the web, and Demontrio came up and he's been working. He's definitely been working, had a lot going on. So we here to find out a little bit more about you. So tell us your name, where you from, you know what I mean, how'd you come to even starting doing music?
Okay, my name is Demontrio once again. I'm been living in the suburbs of Atlanta for about 11 years now. I moved here when I was 15 from Indiana, Lafayette, Indiana specifically, because my parents got a divorce, and I ended up following suit with my mom. She moved down here, so I moved down here at 15. And about a week or two being here, I got a call from my brother's mom that he had been shot and at a party, and like I tried to call him and speak to him, and he couldn't speak at the time, but he called me back, and like I guess he had got shot in his head, and you know, the bullet bounced off his skull. God bless him, and he lived through it. And you know, the thing he told me when he was in the hospital was, you know, do your best to take over Atlanta music scene, and that's what I've been putting my mind to ever since the age of about 16.
So you started doing music at 16?
Yeah, 16.
So you like started professionally doing music at 16?
I was
doing it before.
I was recording with a sock on my mic around 16, 15. No, around, well, yeah, around 16. I guess built a little studio. Just started with a little sock on my mic. That was my pop filter. I didn't know what I was doing, and but I started getting fans and stuff, and then I went to high school here, South Cobb and Cobb County and Austell, and then I went to college in Marietta and got a marketing degree, and I basically just been building my company ever since then. So it's been like a long 10-year grind, over a 10-year grind, 11 year now. Wow. Yeah.
So how did you like really get into doing music? Like, who inspired you to do music?
Oh, well, actually, my cousin is, well, my distant cousin is Snoop, and my uncle is Daz Dillinger through marriage. So, you know, when I came here, I was hooping, and then I fell in love with music. I felt like I was a little bit better at it. I started getting fans and stuff, local fans, and that I just been staying focused on music ever since then. And I just knew that if I grinded hard enough, you know, I'd have a little leeway. You know, but they really haven't helped me, but I just been still doing my own thing, and I've elevated and kept grinding it out.
So I saw that you got a single, well, not a single, but you got a project called Foreign.
Yes, sir.
Right?
Yes, sir.
So how did this project come about?
Oh, that's awesome. One of my homeboys in my hometown, Lafayette, Indiana, he produced some of the beats on there, and some kids that like were around me hearing me freestyle at school, because I was the only like big rapper in my school, really, you know what I'm saying? Like, they had my face in the library.
This is at South Cobb?
Yeah, South Cobb.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, so like, people been knowing me from Cobb for a long time, been following my movement, you know, but like, there was a couple other freestylers, but I was the one that was really known.
So you can really freestyle though?
Yeah, I mean, I can do everything
now. Would you be able to like, not right now, but if I put you on the spot, pull up a beat, you'll be able to freestyle today?
I mean, I would, you know, but
it's
I'd prefer y'all to check out my album, because, you know, that's what I work hard for, to put together my project together, you know what I'm saying? So I really need some more feedback on that too. So, but yeah, I've been doing it for a long time. I got my own record label, I got an LLC, you know what I'm saying, and I've got my album in all the stores. I get paid per stream on every network, and I got millions of plays on all my music. So I get paid every single play that's online. So, you know, I'm trying to keep my own record label. I'm not trying to sign, trying to stay independent, kind of like Dolphin, Bankroll. You know, them are my main inspirations here in the South and stuff, you know, just because they own 100% of their stuff. And, you know, that's what I like.
Okay, so I mean, you pretty much, you understand the business side of it, as far as like being able to stay independent on all your mastering and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So like, when it comes to just like being able to build your image, like, what are you doing right now that's letting people know that this is who I am?
Well, I got me and my cousins run a video production studio in Marietta, so, you know, I do all my images and photos and videos and our own in-house video production studio, and I just try to communicate with my fans, and you know, just this is my first time actually opening up and actually doing an interview.
This is
like
dope.
this, like, you know, I did one with Mook B,
honored.
before. I did one like some years ago with Mook B on the independent little radio, but as far as like, you know, like,
major platform,
yeah, major platform is my first.
Dope. Well, I mean, like this is something that you definitely got to look forward to, because you'll get to do a lot more of this as your career progresses. One thing I always tell artists is that, you know, you're never as good as your last record. You know what I mean? You always got to make your next record even bigger than your last record. You feel what I'm saying? So, with that being said, what do you think right now is like your biggest record to date? Like, or what are the, let me ask you this, what are the top 3 songs they got to listen to on Foreign?
Hollywood is my best record on there. It's the most perfected. That's my baby. I worked on that record for about 3 years. And
you worked on the record for 3 years?
Yeah.
Wow. So it literally took you 3 years to make the record?
Yeah.
That's
like,
crazy.
So I was happy with it. I was like, I like
okay.
it.
Because you know some artists, they go in there and they freestyle, and it's like they go there and freestyle, and then that's it.
Well, I wanted to make the best song in the world.
Right.
So like, you know, I was just like, well, I want to make a song that like that everyone can listen to, that like that's acceptable for all audiences, you know, and all types of people. So I made a record. That's why I made the Foreign album, because I wanted to appeal to all cultures. So you know,
so you wouldn't consider yourself a rap artist. You just consider yourself a general pop artist.
I'm an artist, but I'm a businessman. I'm like kind of like Rocco with that type of thing, you know. Except I just don't want to. I haven't wanted to attach my company to anybody else's yet. Like, you know.
No, I mean like as far as genres. Like,
oh, genres. I'm hip hop.
Right?
Oh,
okay.
I'm hip hop and R&B.
Hip hop and R&B.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hip hop. I really want to dominate R&B one day, but this is the mecca of hip hop, so you know I can definitely compete in it. I feel like I can be the greatest in both.
Okay.
So yeah.
Right. But so yeah, the first record was
Hollywood.
Hollywood.
Which has about 500,000 plays online. Well, more than that, has a few million if you count the concert with Cardi B. Then Speakers Turned Up has 1.5 million plays. You know, that's another one that you need to check out. And my other single that I shot a video for on there is It's All Love, and Foreign too. The album's titled Foreign, but It's All Love is a great record. It's kind of like a old school, like a Ray Charles type of record, though.
Okay, so we ain't gonna just skirt past it. Like, I mean, you said it, but I caught it. Maybe nobody else caught it, but I caught it. So you did a show with Cardi B?
Yeah.
How?
Well,
explain that, because I haven't done a show with Cardi B yet. And
I've done shows with everyone, basically.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, explain the Cardi B show.
Okay, well, Cardi B, I did a show with Migos first before Cardi B. It was near my hometown in Indianapolis. And I got booked that show, so I had flew out there to do a show with Migos, and that didn't go the right way, because I was in the back taking pictures with groupies and stuff. I got a lot of fans and stuff, you know. Like I can't. There's places that I don't even like to go because girls harass me and stuff like that. People harass me. So it's like, you know, like, so I'm there doing a show with Migos to come out before them. And
so you were opening up for Migos.
Opening up for them in my home.
How long ago was this?
This was in 2017 or so.
Okay.
It was when Offset was locked up.
Wow. Okay.
So that's okay. Yeah, we're gonna get to that. So I did the show with well, I was there to perform with them, and I was in a room kind of like this, a little bit bigger, and I was taking pictures with my fans, and the promoter came up to me. He like, "Hey, it's time for you to go out. You know, Migos are here." So I go out there to go on the stage, and Migos were already on the stage. So you know, they the club paid me a fee for my troubles or whatever, and they offered me another show, and my next show was with Cardi B and Trina.
Oh wow!
So you know that show worked out a lot better for me on social media, right, because it was a girl.
Cardi B was big at that time.
I think it's more just because it's a girl.
Yeah.
You know, like, because just like the girls, you know what I'm saying?
Cardi B was definitely big at that time too, though.
She was big because of loving hip hop. Like, they knew her stuff better than mine.
I was about to say they probably might have knew her stuff more than they knew yours because of TV.
Yeah, they
TV definitely gives you an extra boost sometimes.
I was excited to see Trina more than Cardi, honestly.
Right, at that time, she wasn't gonna be as big as she was now.
No, I didn't even know anything about her. I just knew that she was like crazy. The people on my job were telling me about it. Like, oh, you better check her out. You know, it's like her music's pretty good and stuff. And I'm like, she's just probably some stripper girl. I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So like, but when I seen her in person, that's when I fell in love with her. She was beautiful. Like, she can dance like Jennifer Lopez. Like, she's really got the full package in person. Like, Yeah,
she's dope.
She's not.
So those are, out of those 3 records you wanted us to check out.
Hollywood. Hollywood.
Foreign is just like the bonus, but Hollywood.
Speakers turned up.
Speakers turned up.
And It's All Love.
And It's All Love. So make sure you check those records out if you haven't already. Now, in order to really be able to get to know you, people need to know more so about, like, you know, your background. You said you was from Indiana,
Lafayette.
So Lafayette, Indiana, and now knowing that we have a full spectrum of what your background is, like, what do you plan to get out of this? Like, what is your full-fledged plan for the next 5 years in this business?
For the next 5 years, well, I live for the moment. But if we look in at 5 years down the line, you know, I still want to own 100% of my masters. I still want to own my publishing and my writer share. You know, I mean, I'm talking the business side. I know the people might not know what I'm saying with that, but that's basically, I want to dominate the music scene, and then later on, you know, do other ventures with my company. You know, like have my own studio at home, perhaps here. You know what I'm saying? Like, we already have a video production studio, but like have a full, you know, a real studio like Stankonia or whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Okay,
like
recording studio.
Yeah, something like that down here, you know, and just be 100% bossed up and do entertainment, like, as far anything like later on, maybe cartoons and stuff for kids and all kind of things, like, you know, like later on though. That's way later. Right now I want to focus on the music.
Okay. Is there any other artists that you rock with right now that we should be looking out for?
I haven't did any really features. I did one feature with A1 Supergroup. You know,
okay.
But they did a remix.
If you could do a feature with anybody, who would you want to do a feature with?
Rihanna, you know, a girl artist, really, like, you know, Mariah.
Okay.
I mean, Mariah, and you know, but
I mean, like, because these are big names that you're naming. And it's not impossible. It's definitely not impossible to do these type of features. But like maybe somebody who's more new to the game.
No, my engineer on my album got nominated for 15 Grammys this year. So it's like, you know, I really take my stuff seriously. I really don't, like, I don't overlook the small independent artists. Like, I still listen to Atlanta artists like Gunna and stuff like that. Like, I do listen to Atlanta artists and stuff like that, but I just try to stand
because Gunna just did a record with Mariah Carey. That's why I say it's not too far-fetched.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he definitely just did a record with Mariah Carey.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, yeah.
It's not far-fetched, but what I'm saying is, like, if there is an independent artist or maybe an artist that's just now getting his foot in the door or her foot in the door, who would you want to work with? Like a newer named artist.
They just have to reach out to me, you know.
How can they reach out to you?
On my Instagram, on my Facebook, you know, I got a real page too, so, you know, or email, you know, all my contact.
What's your biggest platform right now? Like, where a lot of your fans?
Facebook.
Facebook?
Yeah, I got about 13,000 fans on Facebook, and about, like, the collectively, and the other one's about 7,000. So everything I release, like, it reaches 20,000 at once. So that's about my small little following right now. I'm trying to build.
It's not small at all, bro.
Oh,
13,000 people is a lot of people. Yeah. They can pack out some venues.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
Don't even ever think of it as a small following. That's definitely a big following.
Yeah.
Hey, I want to tell you one thing, bro. You have a lot of potential. You have a lot of potential. You can go very far. Just keep focusing on you and keep doing what you do. Hey, man, this has been the Unheard Process with the Resident African. Checking in one time for the one time on Hot 107.9.